capacity of a parallel plate capacitor partially filled with a dielectric slab of thickness T and area A. Suppose this is a parallel plate capacitor and this is a dielectric slab of thickness T. Area of dielectric slab is equal to area of plates of capacitor. Now if we keep this dielectric slab inside this capacitor like this, then what will be capacity of this partially filled parallel plate capacitor, which is partially filled by a dielectric slab. Suppose we connect the plates of parallel plate capacitor to a battery. Plate number 1 to positive terminal, plate number 2 to negative terminal, and charges on plates are in plate number 1 plus Q and plate number 2 minus Q. So surface charge densities are plus sigma and minus sigma. Now surface charge density sigma is equal to Q by A, where Q is charge on the plate and A is area. Now when we keep this dielectric slab inside this electric field, then what happens? There will be polarization inside the dielectric because of external field. This minus charge shifts to its left, and in this way a dipole moment is produced inside this dielectric slab. Now direction of this dipole moment is in the direction of field, but due to this plus and due to this minus, there is an electric field which opposes the external field. So due to this minus, we can say that AC surface has induced charge minus Q and BD surface has induced charge plus Q. If area of surfaces are capital A, then this is minus sigma P induced surface charge density due to polarization, and this is plus sigma P induced surface charge density due to polarization. Now direction of this field from BC surface to AC surface means in the opposite direction of field, like this. So net field inside this dielectric reduces. Its value is less than external electric field. Suppose this is E naught, this is E naught, and internal field is EI. Now direction of net field is in the same direction as direction of external field, but its value is less than external field. E is less than external field. So by keeping the dielectric slab inside the parallel plate capacitor, field inside the dielectric slab is less than the external field. Now when we connect this terminal to positive terminal of battery and this to negative, then this plate becomes positively charged and this becomes negatively charged. There is polarized charge, this minus, which may be called as induced charge also, this plus. So field due to this inside this dielectric is from here to here, and external field is from first plate to second plate. So net field, this is field due to dielectric, but direction of net field is like this. This is E and this is EI. So inside the dielectric, since field is reduced, so field lines will be like this, and in air field lines will be like this. So in air field lines are close, in dielectric field lines are away as compared to, they are not as close as in air. So space between the field lines has been increased. Now look in this diagram. This is plus, this is earth, minus is earth means, and this second plate is earth and minus of battery is earth. So this means they are connected. This is a way of showing the circuit. So picture is like this. Now this is, I have tried to show a 3D look. This is a dielectric slab. These are capacitor plates, and dielectric slab is like this. Now we will derive the formula for electrical capacity. Suppose area of each plate of capacitor capital A, area of dielectric slab capital A, distance between the plates of capacitor small d, charge on plate number 1 plus Q, charge on plate number 2 minus Q, which is connected to minus terminal of battery, and so surface charge density sigma is equal to Q by A. Now we know that electric field intensity in air E naught is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught, and electric field intensity inside this slab capital is equal to sigma upon K epsilon naught. If dielectric constant of slab is K, then electric field formula for electric field intensity is this, sigma upon K epsilon naught. Now this is clear that E is E naught means external field divided by K. If value of K is suppose 4, so field inside the dielectric becomes 1/4 as compared to external field. Now we will see what is potential difference between the plates by introducing this dielectric slab. So let us shift this dielectric slab towards the second plate like this. It is just close to second plate, touching it. So the distance in which there is air, it is d minus t, and distance up to which dielectric is, it is t. So potential between this plate number 1 and this plate number 2 can be calculated in two parts. Potential between this point and this point, which is V air, and potential between this point, let us, it is point number 3 to 2, which is V dielectric. Now we know that E is equal to V upon D. For air, V naught, E naught is equal to V upon D minus T. So V is equal to E naught into D minus T. This is for air. So potential difference between point 1 and 2 is E naught into D minus T. And potential difference across the slab E into T, because its thickness is E T, and electric field inside, electric field here is E naught and electric field here is E. Now put the value of electric field intensity. We know that E naught is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught and E is equal to sigma upon K epsilon naught, and solve it. So we will get V is equal to Q upon A epsilon naught inside bracket D minus T plus T by K. Now capacity C is equal to Q upon V. So divide Q by this value of V and we get C is equal to epsilon naught A upon D minus T plus T by K. This is formula for capacity of a parallel plate capacitor when a dielectric slab of thickness T is kept inside the parallel plates of capacitor. in between the parallel plates of capacitor. Now if complete space is filled by dielectric, then T will be equal to D. See, like this. So put T equal to D. So C is equal to epsilon naught A upon D minus T plus D by K, which is equal to K epsilon naught A by D. Now if no dielectric slab is kept, then T is equal to 0. Put T is equal to 0 here. This becomes 0 and this is only D. So C naught is equal to epsilon naught A upon D, which is formula for parallel plate capacitor when no dielectric slab is kept. Now suppose when no dielectric slab is kept, there is air between the plates of capacitor, not vacuum, air. So C naught is equal to epsilon naught upon D and C is equal to K epsilon naught upon D when dielectric slab is kept in the whole space between the plates of capacitor. So first we find the capacity of parallel plate capacitor, which is air filled. Then fill the space by a dielectric slab. Then capacity will be equal to K epsilon naught A upon D. Now C upon C naught will be equal to K. So C is equal to C naught K. So by introducing dielectric slab, capacity of the capacitor increases K times. And this is a one way how we can determine the dielectric constant of a material. First you determine the capacity of air filled capacitor C naught, then capacity of dielectric filled capacitor C, and ratio of C and C naught will give you value of K. So in this way we can find out dielectric constant of a dielectric medium. Thanks. हैव ए नाइस डे. फिजिक्स समझने की कोशिश कीजिएगा. दिस इज़ नॉट डिफ़िकल्ट. ये कठिन नहीं है, आप समझ सकते हैं. धन्यवाद.